No, I just went live without checking to see if my microphone's working. It is. Oh, it did. Oh, it did. Did. Alright. I see. Post a go live notification to both my Discord. I'm alive! Okay. Hold. Alright, I'm live on everything. Working. Am I here? Can you guys see me? You guys see my face? You guys hear me? Oh my goodness. I'm hoping those worked. Yeah, it did. Sick. Chat. Chat. Ooh. Yeah, what color do we make the lights today? What color do we make the lights today? Don't say yellow, because yellow messes things up. Yo, what's going on, John? Happy Cinco de Mayo, and happy May the 4th for whoever celebrates both of those holidays. I celebrated May the 4th yesterday by showing my girlfriend Star Wars for the and she liked it. So that was pretty pog. That's pretty swag. Where are you from? United States. Ooh, sup. Ooh, sup. Ooh, sup. Okay. Hold on. Alright, office light. We're gonna put the ooh, yeah, that's a good look. Good. It is hot in my office. Oh my god. It is so hot in here. Alright, let's get some music going. I knew I was missing something. It's music time. I'm mentally prepared to do a front end and fluids on my trunk. You're never mentally prepared for that. What you think you're prepared for, you are in for a rude awakening. Okay. Let's get into it. Baby steps. Where were we? Oh, we're on the train. I forgot about that. What game do you play? I primarily play these type of games. They're called Foddy games, where you're climbing up something and you fall down a bunch of times, and that's like the game itself. But I'm a variety game streamer. I play all sorts of stuff. I range from anything from like a shooter to a story game to multiplayer. I love all sorts of genres, but Foddy games have a special place in my heart. Foddy games and Souls-like are my two favorite genres. I like rage games because I don't actually really rage to them. I actually just enjoy the challenge. This isn't the music. This is not the music. This ain't the music. Hold on, let me try and catch the vibe here. What are we feeling? What are we feeling? Do you play like GTA and Rocket League? I have. I've played both of those games on stream. Actually, fun fact, Rocket League was the first ever game I played on stream. That is a real and true fact. Rocket League was my first ever game. And I played Rocket League pretty recently. GTA, not so much. I might, obviously GTA 6, I will play. Hi, I'm Bob. Thank you so much for the follow. Yo, Dylan, what's going on? I love Rocket League. I went through a phase of hating it for a while, but I think I'm back to liking it again. I don't think I love it, but Rocket League is a fun game. It's pretty timeless. Plus, the devs for that game are really cool. Not much. How about yourself? You know, we're chilling. Happy Cinco de Mayo to anyone that celebrates. I rock with GTA for real. GTA is fun. GTA is a bad stream game. It's only good if you're doing RP. And I know this for a fact because I've tried streaming GTA story mode and it is boring to do on stream. And then online is just full of hackers. And people that say things that you can't say on stream. So I avoid playing online. If I do GTA, it's with like it's in a private lobby with my friends only. What's up, I like dogs? What type of dogs do you like? I have a dog. Golden Oi, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I would fall down for you, but I was already falling down. I'm ranked 171. In Rocket League? I didn't even know they did ranks like that. Oh yeah, they did. They do. They have the ELO system now. I thought you only had bear. No, I have a husky. Unknown person, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my god, my leg. Dude, this ain't it for the music either. What am I feeling for music? Huskies are awesome. I like sparkling up and playing Fortnite. I like Fortnite, but Fortnite for me has been in a pretty boring phase recently. But I'll probably get back into the Fortnite grind eventually. I don't know. Fortnite is a game that goes into phases for me. It's like Minecraft. Like you have like the 1 week Minecraft phase. Actually, the last time I hopped on Fortnite was just to get the Tyler the Creator skin. So, I'm no better than the average consumer. And of course, yes, I got my money from the lawsuit. Speaking of Bear, where is he? He's not in the room right now. It's a little hot in this room, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to crack the window at some point. Is this baby steps? This is baby steps. Not Jar Burton, thank you so much for the follow. Guys, anyone do anything special this week? I know it's only Tuesday, but I mean like this weekend, did you guys do anything cool? It's starting to get warm out in a lot of areas, so I think a lot of people are more active and doing shit. You know what I found out the other day? A buddy of mine that I went to high school with is a part of a pit crew for NASA. Not NASA, NASA. NASCAR. He's a part of a NASCAR pit crew, and I thought that was so sick, and he was telling me about his week and how he went to training this week. I was like, what do you do in training? And he's like, fucking fuel car. I'm like, I guess that is like the main objective, right? Graham, are you playing Baby Steps today? I am actively playing it as you speak. So yes. I love that question. Alejandro, thank you so much for follow. Please don't make me fall all the way down. Nice. Okay, I actually don't know. What is this? You know what? I'm deciding I'm not in a music mood. We're just gonna let the ambiance of the nature carry us. Yeah, we're getting close to the end of this game. I'm not gonna lie. Nope, I almost threw up like 10 times today, and I have a metaphobia. I have a metaphobia as well. I feel you on that, brother. I don't have it when I vomit. I hate when other people vomit. And I didn't have it growing up. Like, I didn't have a metaphobia growing up. I got it later on in life because one of my old roommates vomited in my hands. And ever since that day, I've just been scared to vomit. That's a long story, though. Okay. Where do I go? I feel like it's over here. Onto here. Okay, but why did that just happen? Okay, but why is this happening to me? I'm ready for swimming in the pool. 2 more weeks of school than summer. Yeah. Graham, do you have to work in the summer? Yes. No, yeah. After school, guys, you don't get summer vacation anymore. You know? So cherish your school time. If you are like one of those people that are like, I hate school, just remember. Oh, way. Don't make me fall all the way down. Don't make me fall all the way down. Just remember, if you're one of those people that are like, I hate summer school. I hate school. I hate this. Just know, like, after school, you don't get summer vacations anymore. You know? You gotta just work for the rest of your life. Some people have jobs that take the summer off. Like, if you're a teacher, you kind of get the summer off. But most teachers end up getting like a second job. I had a teacher who I knew that was also a bartender. And as soon as I turned 21, I went to their bar. They were not happy to see me. Let me tell you, they were disappointed. But it was just for the memes. I'm not a regular bar go. I don't like going to the bars. In 5th grade, someone would puke 24/7, so that's how I got mine. Dude, I can't imagine puking like more than like once a year. I don't know. I vomit maybe once a year. There's some people out there that like vomit like every day, and I just like I feel bad because vomiting sucks. The feeling afterwards is great. Like you usually feel like 10 times better afterwards, but like it sucks. I will say, when I was a drinker, I was a rally puker. I haven't puked since I was 10. See, I feel like that's a staunch, like, parallel, or, like, that's not good. I gotta crack the window open. It's like someone actually cranked on the heat. my floorboards aren't on. It's just my PC that's like literally like overheating this whole room. Pretty crazy. You guys see that I'm sweaty? Like I actually visibly see the sweat on me. Yes. Okay, you weren't supposed to say yes. Hey, you look. What's the hiking playlist look like? Alright, we're listening to a hiking playlist. Arlo Nader, thank you so much for the follow. I don't want words. Fenris is your fall. Thank you so much for the follow. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm fixing. Oh my god, I'm trying to figure out. Nope, that's Irish. There we go. A little bit of soft guitar in the background. You lied? I didn't. I fell down. Fenris, how are you gonna call me a liar when I did exactly what it says? Are you one of those people that mean like, I thought you meant that you physically were gonna fall down? I thought that you meant that I thought that it meant you were gonna fall over and hurt yourself. Is that the card you're pulling? Dylan Romeo, thanks so much for the follow. GGF, thank you so much for the follow. Wait, so you're not gonna physically fall down and hurt yourself? You always get summer when school's done? No, you're... Abigail, I hate to break it to you. After school's over, your summers are work. Like, I work every single day, or every weekday in the summertime. And then I have the weekends to do stuff. Now, I could take time off, but I'm bad at managing my PTO, so I have no PTO. Yeah, who here works with no PTO? Like, you know what I mean? Like, who here uses all their sick time? I am a criminal of that. I don't even mean to. That's the worst part. I just have stuff that comes up that I have to, like, waste a day. And then I'm, like, already back into the negative. Luckily, my job likes me enough where I can use a good amount of sick time. Play lo-fi music. I already got something. I like this. Calming guitar. Lo-fi. Okay. High key, I used to be a big fan of lo-fi. Lo-fi is so overrated. It's the same track over and over again. And that damn girl is writing in her book, and she says she's studying, but I've never seen her pass a test. She just be studying about nothing. And that cat's fat too. She overfeeds the hell out of her cat. I got beef with Lo-Fi Girl. Do you use ChatGPT? No, using AI is cringe. Using AI is super cringe, and don't. You don't need to. Use critical thinking. People getting information back in the day used to have to read books. Don't use a freaking robot to do your job. What's up, Jason? Thank you so much for the follow. What are you playing? This game is called Baby Steps. It's a Foddian style game, which if you don't know what a Foddian style game is, it's basically a climber where at any point you can fall back down to the beginning and reset your progress. And there's no checkpoints, so you kind of just have to go with it. There's like natural checkpoints, like there's like areas that get kind of blocked off. But yeah, that's the premise of this game. I'm climbing up a vertical train right now. Pretty good right now. I thought I just weaseled my way through. Maybe I didn't. Jace, thank you so much for the follow. You end up on a snowy mountain? I'm on that snowy mountain now. I'm close to the end, so... Yes, correct. Bailey's husband! Thank you so much for the follow. Does your partner have basically the same name as you, but it's like your name's wife? Because if so, that's very sweet. Yes, actually. Very sweet. That's freaking goals. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna go get hit by a train now. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm happily in a relationship as well. I'm just playing into like the meme where like you go into any TikTok with like couples posting, and it's like the first few comments is like, "Oh, that's so sweet. Now trade phones." Shit. I bet he's so cold. No, he's got a good amount of body fat on him. He's probably good. We go make her pancakes. Oh, it's so sweet. I've made my partner pancakes before. I don't think I do a good job with them. I'm not the best cook. I'm not the worst cook, but I'm not the best cook. Oh, sweet. Hi, Callie. Am I your sleep aid for tonight? Oh, no. I don't have a girlfriend. One day. You know? It will just happen. That's what happened with me. Like, I wasn't active at the time. I wasn't even really like actively looking for anyone, and my partner stumbled upon my life, and I haven't been happier. So, one day it just happens. My best advice to you is don't force things. Things will organically happen if you let it. If you try and make something artificially happen, it never works out. And be your authentic self. Because the worst thing you can do is to get in a relationship already pretending to be someone else. At that point, you're not dating that person. It's the person in your brain that you made up as dating that person. And that sucks. Because then that person likes that version of you better than your own self. Arthur Morgan, thank you so much for the follow. Like, for my partner, I was authentic with them day dot. Our first date, I was as real as I normally am. Hey, breakups are a good thing. You know? It's a character development. Learning experience, it's growth. It's, you know? It's a test. A life lesson. It's all sorts of things. It was over my sister's TikTok. Wait, that actually sucks. I'd be so mad at my sister. It depends on what it was about. Like, if it was like my sister posted a TikTok that my partner didn't like, and then like we got into a big fight and broke up over it, I wouldn't be that mad at my sister, because it's like, okay, why would we ever get into that big of a fight in the first place? But that would never happen. I was 6. I'm having margaritas for Cinco. Ah, yes. The most authentic Spanish cuisine. Margaritas. You had a girlfriend when you were 6 years old? Brother, that's not a girlfriend. That's a play date. What do you mean? You haven't even experienced the emotion, like happiness. Or no, that's not true. You haven't even experienced complex emotions yet, though. Like 6 years old? Like, what critical thinking are you doing at 6 years old that can handle a relationship? Well, she asked me out. Yeah, it's a play date. Or it's a crush or whatever. Whatever y'all want to call it. Whatever kids these days call it now. Prime SGA. Okay, Prime SGA or Prime Tracy McGrady? Okay. Married. Good thing. My sisters are getting married. I'm happy for both of them. Well, one of them already did get married, but the other one's getting married too. Dizzy and Zach, thank you so much for the follows. Sorry, I just like following small creators. What's the sorry for? Uh-oh. That's what the sorry's for. You gotta fall. I was trying to fall, but I was stuck onto the couch, so it wasn't actually bringing my character down. But I made it up. My ex's sister. The ex that you were just talking about when you were 6 years old. Hey, you know, I usually am sympathetic to people's feelings here, but like, you gotta let it go. You were 6 years old. I don't even think you could like facially recognize what could have happened that made it so awkward at 6 years old. Did she steal your juice box, dude? What the hell? She stole your juice box and broke your heart. JK Voices, Prus, Giggle Shitter. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Giggle Shitter is a fire name. Ow. Listen, I promise. No Pedro? That was a refollow. So the animation doesn't show for a refollow. Someone was trying to prank me. So the audio played, but it was not actually a hashtag Pedro moment. I just realized this is Pedro's time to shine. It's Cinco de Mayo. Guys, we should have Pedro dancing way more than we do. Okay, we've had 26 followers already. Also, thank you guys so much for the almost 1,500 likes. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you're watching the live and you're enjoying, make sure you're liking it up. It pushes me into the algorithm more. I am so sweaty right now. I actually... I do have water. Yeah, man, you don't sound like you care at all. You sound like you've moved on. I don't even freaking care like that. Cal, this room is so hot right now, you don't even understand. It might actually be the perfect temperature for you.
Watch it burn.
I bet it's still cold. I am literally breaking out into a full sweat. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, Jason. That's so sad. Question mark, thank you so much for the follow. And Brantley, thank you so much for the follow. Jerry Moon, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, don't fall all the way down. Okay. This. Oh. Okay.
Oh, crap.
Sure. Scared to show face? Then you don't have to, you know? There's so many creators that went faceless for years. I think, like, nowadays it's the most easiest time to be a faceless content creator. Before, when I first started streaming, it was very hard to not have a webcam. Now it's almost like, it's almost stranger to have a webcam in certain scenarios. Like, certain games, I feel like are more fitted to be a VTuber, like, genre. And VTuber is such a broad category now. It's just anyone that has, like, a virtual, like, avatar. Like, VTuber of the Year Take the man crusher. I already did. Tell Jules I already did. And I fell like numerous times. And then I did the cheat method, which was take the stairs like 90% of the way up and then jump off the stairs onto the man crusher just to finish the man crusher. Except for I hate the man crusher's cutscene. It's so sad. Freaking what's his face just jumps off the ledge. Loco Man, thank you so much for the follow, and Lord, thank you so much for the follow. Did you see Jim die? I did. Yeah, Jim just jumps off the ledge. I've seen both cutscenes. I prefer, honestly, the stair cutscene more. Because the stair cutscene is more fitting to, what's his face? Oh, wait, no. I didn't do the man crusher on this one. I did do the stair cutscene on this one. In my, in the stream that I watched for this to learn how to play this game, the person I was watching did the man crusher. But I went to go do the man crusher, and I kept having people follow and make me fall over, and I realized I couldn't do the man crusher. So I did the stairs. I remember that now. Yeah, I had the stairs cutscene. Marky? No, not Markiplier. I watched Ludwig Ogren. He's like the Foddy in games guy. He's actually the reason why Getting Over It got so big in the live streaming sphere. And then why this game actually got, like, made. The Foddy game genre is getting oversaturated. And I'm gonna complain because there's too many Foddy games now. And it's making me annoyed because it means that I have to figure out what game to play next, and there's too many to choose from. But I think my next one might be Pogo Stuck. Which Pogo Stuck is brutal. Pogo Stuck might be the hardest game. I was thinking either that or doing like Get to Work, like a shorter one. That way I can play something else. Like I could play like 2 Foddy games, do like 2, maybe do like a, I have a game called Chained Together that I'm supposed to play with my friend at some point. It's a Foddy game similar to this, where you're climbing up something together, but you're both chained to the character. So I think that would be pretty good. I don't know, there's too many games. Your 50-50, your 55.9 plug. 559 plug. 559 plug. Okay. Oh.
Why this specific thing happening right
now? What's up, Damien? What's up, Unk? I'm not even a day over 31. Oh no, this is bad. A9619 and I just won't even. I don't even want to say that name. Decaying. Thank you so much for the follow. Crazy name. I don't even know who that is. What the hell is that noise? You're 31. Last time you brought up your age, you said you were 25. Yeah, in dog years. No, in honest truth, guys, I'm 42. I don't look a day over 35. Okay? Let's be respectful about it, you know? I'm a little sensitive about my age. You're at least 90. I would look amazing for a 90-year-old. I can't even take offense to that. I would look like unbelievably good for a 90-year-old. Kidding me? Stop joking us. Thank you for. Why does it matter my age? It don't matter. I'm above the age of 21, below the age of 39. Does that put a good scale on things? Age is just a number. Didn't say that. So you're 32. Wow, right now. You got it directly right. That's crazy. Lauren Parajecki, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, but like, can a 32-year-old do this? I don't fucking think so. Oh. Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh. Guys. Guys, stop. Stop. It's just not going to come back, Abigail. It's dead in the water. I think 6'7" has had the biggest fall off I've ever seen of any meme ever. Dino, what's going on? I do remember you. Welcome back. I had to go this way. Get back up. Eddie, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Eddie Yates sounds like a WWE wrestler. Wanted to point that out. I think you have a perfect name for wrestling. Hold up, BRB. When chatters say that, is there like an expectation for me to like wait up for them? I've never understood that. I've actually had chatters ask me to pause and wait for them to come back, and I'm like, you don't know what live means. I'll look into that. I just think it sounds like one. I think I'm just thinking like Eddie Guerrero, and then like, I don't know, Yates just sounds like the last name of like a WWE wrestler. No, Phantom. Oh my God, Phantom. I hope both sides of your pillow are boiling hot tonight. I hope you sleep horribly tonight. Just wishing the worst for you. Wishing the absolute worst. Okay. Back to the bottom of the train. And you refollow. Person who doesn't get the hint. You've already caused enough harm. Plus refollows don't count. They don't count because I can't track them. Is this baby steps? This is baby steps, Trey Smith. Thank you for asking. You fan of this game? Okay. Stay up. I won't lie, I cannot wait to be done with the train section. Emar, thank you so much for the follow. Okay. Chino, thank you so much for the follow. Low battery, thank you so much for the follow. Mason, thank you so much for the follow. Andy, thank you so much for the follow. Keegan, thank you so much for the follow. Jeez, guys, I appreciate it. We're almost at 50 followers tonight. Thank you guys so much for the likes on the live as well. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream and you're just chilling, relaxing, not doing anything, your hands are free, and both hands are on your phone, hopefully, double tap the screen for a little bit, you know? Like up the stream. Get me onto one of the competitive leaderboards, possibly. I don't think I've ever been on one, so I appreciate the support. Awesome. I'm not a religious person, but thank you. Have a good day. Oh, sorry. No worries. At least you told me your mission statement. Some people just will like come in and be like mad at other people for not wanting to talk about God and stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's not, you know, not my thing. I totally understand people that are religious. I get it. Cameron, what's going on? Oh, Cam, thank you so much for the follow. Separate to Cameron. Yeah, I know. They immediately go back against what their teachings are legitimately about, and they go directly into like attack people who do not follow the faith, and it's like, that's not how that works. Slip and fall? I've been doing that, Cameron. Like, personally, I'm agnostic. I believe that there's something there. I just don't believe that we know what it is. And I support people pursuing their religions and, you know, their beliefs and their stuff, and I won't ever like. The only time I get mad about someone is when they're like trying to promote something with it, where they're like, "Oh my god, like, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Follow my ministry at this TikTok page," and I'm like, "Okay, all right." So this is the greed that they talk about in the Bible. But why online? I think it's, you know, you got to move with the modern time. I don't blame them. You move with the modern times. What are they going to do? Go door to door? We see how bad that goes for people. You know? Everyone has like a Jehovah's Witness story of like a Jehovah's Witness showing up at their house and being like, "Would you like to take a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?" And it's like, you sit there and you're like, no. So it's like, yeah, no, I would switch to doing it online too. You reach more people. The internet's supposed to be shared by everyone, except for fucking creeps. They can get off the internet immediately. I will say, I very rarely see religion and live streaming coexisting. Because I think most live streamings are literally like greed incarnate. Yeah, no, and it's just like they'll say something that's like totally blasphemy, and you're like, okay, like this can't be what, this is not what Jesus died for, or whatever. This isn't what Muhammad preached. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Why? That's another thing. What is with the like elderly religious aggression? Because I know exactly what you're talking about. It is like a scary thing. Wyatt Mail and Purple Person, thank you guys so much for the follows. I appreciate it. No, but I keep my chat pretty like open to whatever, but like just be respectful of others, be respectful of others' beliefs, and just don't try and like don't market yourself, I guess. Like I don't know. I'm pretty. Don't spam either. Spamming's just annoying. You know what's one thing I'm glad is done? For a while, whenever I would stream on TikTok, there would be like a group of people that would come in and just like post their phone numbers. And I still to this day don't understand that. It's so dangerous. Like, don't do that ever. Like, I don't even think I have to tell you that, but like, if I feel like people don't watch enough crime documentaries to realize how much information you can get off a phone number. But yeah, no, I used to have to like ban like 50 plus people a stream because they would come in and they would just like spam a phone number. And like there's also like a chance that it's not even theirs. So like they might just be like allowing people to harass like a random number. You need to be saved again. Hey, the way you did it, there was patch notes. There's actually been patch notes to being saved. So the new update, they have like this new meta for being saved. Parker, thank you so much for the follow. Bubble, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, actually, Satan got nerfed and Jesus got buffed. Yeah, see, you know what's so crazy is like I'm telling people like don't do this thing, and immediately like the guy that drools out of their mouth and like can't fucking function sits there and does exactly what I tell them not to. I hope it all you need to know is you posting your number, I log it down, and then I report it to TikTok. So TikTok is going to probably ban your account. I got blocked for spreading the Bible, at least acknowledging me before blocking me. Yeah, some people are uptight about religion. I'm not. I grew up religious, so it's like some people just have a tighter ship than others. I'm kind of that way with politics. I don't really like people sharing politics. By the way, I'm taking like a moment. I don't like talking about politics. If I see someone just like spamming politics in chat, I usually ban them. I don't think there's different codes of conduct for stuff. You know, usually divisive topics streamers won't want to have in their chat. I think it's pretty safe to say it's easier just to not have that in your chat than have it spread more hate. But I don't agree with the whole full on banning them. If anything, I would just mute them for a bit. Can I give a hilarious political take? Yeah, but here's the conditions of it. If it's not funny, you get banned for the rest of the stream. Deal? Are you willing to accept these terms? Jalen Jeffers and Delete Bread, thank you so much for the follows. The only reason why I'm doing this to you is because I literally just said how I don't like to have politics discussed on stream, and you're like, wait, can I tell you this politics joke? So unless the joke is really funny, I will. Mickey Mouse and Kermit the Frog are better at politics than most. Why is that? Why? Yeah, is there a pun? Am I missing the punchline? They kept drama out. Chat, help me here. Chat, help me here. Do you do dark jokes? Not really. I'm sometimes edgy. I think dark jokes are just lame. Most of the time it's like, I'm trying here. Like their politics. I think, okay, I'm not gonna ban you because I really don't understand why that's a political joke. And two, I think the joke is just so unfunny that I would not consider it a joke. I wouldn't consider it a political joke. I wouldn't even consider it a joke. There was no punchline. What was the punchline? I'm confused. I kind of get it now. No, I get it too. He's basically saying that like Kermit and Mickey would make better politicians because they're less they fuel less drama. But I don't even know if that's true because Mickey's owned by Disney, which is like a mega corporate conglomeration. So like Mickey's definitely like selling out for sure. May I tell you one, please? Yes, but again, the same rules apply. The same rules apply that if it's not funny, you get banned for the rest of the stream. The injuries this man went through in the game. Yeah, no, he is not. He is not doing well. So I don't understand normal jokes. I understand normal jokes. I don't find a lot of normal jokes funny. But again, I wouldn't say I'm like dark humor. I think I'm just like situational funny. No. Wicked, you're wrong on that. It's not Mickey that they lost the patent for. They lost the patent for Steamboat Willie, which is the original character that Mickey is comprised from. So they still have Mickey Mouse, and they will probably forever still have Mickey Mouse. Yeah, that's one. I can you can unironically, chat, you can take Steamboat Willie, put a massive hog on it, post it on the internet, Disney can't do anything about it. It's a public domain. You can give Steamboat Willie the Willie that it deserves. You can give Steamboat Willie the Steamboat Willie if you catch my drift. I gave Steamboat Willie a steamboat-sized Willie. And Disney shot me. Yes, that's why Winnie the Pooh has a horror movie as well. That's why Cinderella, I think, like the original adaptation of Cinderella can be copied. That's why Wizard of Oz is public domain. Like after 70 years, I think. No, you don't even have to add anything to it. It's already original. It's public domain. Y'all need a lesson in what public domain means. Like, I used to watch the Winnie the Pooh horror short films, and I would always get scared. Yeah, high key, that's a little bit of a skill issue. I'm just kidding. I'm bad with horror. My girlfriend's all about horror movies. I can't do it. Yo, what's up, Lucas? Been a bit. How you been doing? How's life? Eagle Eye Hamilton, thank you so much for follow. Been better than the last time, I can say that. That's awesome, man. Every day we'll get better. I remember when I was a child, I watched FG Watch You and FGTV video about it. Like pins and oranges, it just disturbed me. Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about. Weed for life. I'm more scared to fast bugs. See, a bug won't bother me. Like, my apartment has a lot of spiders. And I know for a fact the spiders sometimes freak out my girlfriend. I am not bothered by them in the slightest. I'm like, oh, they're my friends. I do have to like let some outside because like, oh my god, I have so many spiders in my apartment. Once in a while I'll get there's a spider in the bathroom. I'm like, yeah, there's probably 4 more. There was a big one in my bedroom. Oh my god, I got home today. There was a massive brown spider in my bedroom. I don't think it was a brown recluse because they're not out right now. I think it was a wolf spider. But it was just massive. Massive. Oh yeah. He was just hanging out on the wall. I can't say the joke because TikTok filters. Ah, it's saving you then. I love snakes. Snakes are awesome. Nathaniel King, thank you so much for following. Sorry, that was a late reaction. Oliver, thank you so much for following. I'm gonna have to open the window more. Almost time to bust out the ACs, chat. Pythons are so sick. I'm jealous. I would never want to have a python because I don't know. I had reptiles for a while. Taking care of reptiles is like, they're just, they get very boring. You know what I mean? Like, half the time you can't take them out. 90% of the time they just like sleep. And then like that 10% of the time you get to see them, it's like, okay, great. That was a cool 10 minutes. I guess pythons are a little bit different. I had geckos, and geckos aren't like necessarily supposed to be touched much. Like, you're really not supposed to pick up a gecko because it freaks them out. So I had geckos for a few years. Eddie, thank you so much for the follow. Peace out, Lucas. Hope you have a good night. Good to see you again. Take care. But if I was to get another reptile, it would probably be a snake. I just don't think I would get a snake. No, he's really active and he gives me a lot of attention. Yeah, I know. Snakes are probably the most active of the reptiles. Get a bearded dragon. Bearded dragons are so much work. Bearded dragons are so much work, and I know that because all my friends have bearded dragons. Or a bunch of my friends have bearded dragons, or they have. Not really. When you take care of a bearded dragon, like to the standards that like vets tell you to, yes, they are a lot of work. For a terrarium creature, they're probably the most amount of work. I would say chameleons maybe second. But honest to God, bearded dragons take a lot of effort. He's also in my vents right now. You just allow him to go into the vents? All the power to you. I don't know how. Oh. But he will bite your head off. He's aggressive. It means that he's not happy. You gotta change up his environment. Change up the tank. That's what I'm talking about. Bearded dragons are a lot of work. They shouldn't be aggressive though. If you have an aggressive He's always been like that. I guess I shouldn't say that because I have a cat that's always aggressive, and I don't think my cat's like miserable. I think my cat was just born to be a hunter. It's fair, you know. Animals, people always try and like group an animal to one category, and they're like, "Oh, dude, this is how this animal's supposed to be raised." And I'm like, I look at like people, and I'm like, "Yeah, no, you might be able to raise your cat like that, but my cat bites me in my Achilles heel in the middle of the night, and he does things that just make me go insane." I'm like, we have two different animals. Your cat's worst thing that it does is it probably kicks a little kitty litter out of the frickin' box. Mine will literally break glass cups. He's nice, but you can't make any sudden movements. Yeah, he's hunting you. That means he views you as inferior. That's why you gotta dress like a giant bearded dragon and become the superior. Yuri, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hell to get through. It's only hell because randomly people follow and then it like disrupts my flow. It's honestly not been that bad of a climb. You're awesome, by the way. Wrong, get out of my stream. Thank you. I appreciate it though. I'm just trolling. Oh. Alright, peace out, Lucas. Sorry, I'm just messing. Appreciate the compliment, though. And if you like what I see, if you like what you see, I also stream on the Red app, and I sometimes post YouTube videos on this channel called Mind Milk, and I do a lot of different things. And I'm getting a CAPTCHA because freaking TikTok thinks I'm a bot. And how is this for a bot? TikTok, put the puzzle piece right into the right spot. That's what I thought. Water break, because I'm still sweaty. Peace out. But yeah, chat, we hit 8K the other day. 8K followers on TikTok. Pretty sick. Can't believe it. Sisyphus really, like, that blew my mind how successful that was. This has been doing really well for me too. What Sisyphus used to do was insane. It's a shame I hated that game. I didn't hate that game. I hated the concept of the game. No way am I gonna fall all the way down. Get up. Get up. Benji, thank you so much for follow. HVAC? No, I have a AC unit. I just haven't set it up yet. I also used to do HVAC, so don't worry, I know how to make a swamp cooler if I really needed one. Got to get a Home Depot bucket and a couple fans, though. How long have you been on this part? Only one stream so far. So, a little over 2 hours, I would say. 2.5 hours, probably. But I just got here last stream. So, this whole stream I've been here. Which, for a Foddy game, it's actually not that bad. There were some sections in the last game that I played that I was on there for months. Actually, I forgot. Sisyphus playtime was crazy. The amount of hours I put into Sisyphus, I forgot, was like insane. Then I saw it the other day and I was like, oh, that's so sad to look at. Hold on, let me look it up real quick. What's your guys' guess? The last Foddy game I played, pushing it with Sisyphus. I don't know if anyone here watched me play that one. The game of Sisyphus, what's your guess of how many hours it took me to beat a previous Foddy game? It was about 20, 30 plus streams. It took me a little under 80 hours to beat. 79.4. 79.4 hours in one video game where you're pushing a rock up a hill. Actually, I don't even know how much it is for this one. Baby steps might be getting up there. 54. 54.5. Honestly, baby steps could eclipse it. I just ripped nice, man. Alright, we're going to give this one a solid shot, and then if I fall back down, we'll run it back another time. Okay, I meant like fall all the way down. Just for you. Hey, if you're going to rip cheek, if you're going to bum burp, don't do it for me. Alright, chat. Be it for me. Maybe I chill and chat for a little bit. Do I just full screen for a bit? Let's full screen for a bit. I don't do this often. Ask me anything. Chat, ask me freaking anything. I'll answer all questions, any type. Hey, recommendation for you, Fallout 4. I have played Fallout 4 on stream. It doesn't do well. Here's the problem. Can we be friends on Discord? I don't think so. I think my Discord is like private, and I don't really add a lot of chatters because chatters get weird. I add them on Discord, so I just prefer not to do it. Here's the thing with like story games like Fallout 4. Fantastic game. I think it's an awesome game. I've played it personally. I want to do a solo run of it sometime soon. The problem with Fallout 4 is it falls into the issue where it leads to people feel left out that they didn't watch the intro to a story. So if they're missing, we're going lounge mode. If they're missing any of the like core story, they're not going to want to watch it. This happens all the freaking time. This happens all the freaking time. Like Fallout 4, Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA Story Mode, anything. Call of Duty campaigns, any game that has a long story mode. Elden Ring, I'm on an Elden Ring playthrough. My Elden Ring can't run on my PC right now, and I gotta get that fixed. But I want to finish Elden Ring soon, because I have a run. I just beat the Fire Giant. So if that clues you in on where I'm at, and I'm making a strength dex build. No, strength I don't remember what strength vigor build. I'm just gonna be. I want to use a hammer at some point. Ring. They'll see that I have to do it. Shoot. Be careful. All right. Huh? In Elden Ring. Oh, I'm good. I'm not bad at Elden Ring. I just don't play it often. What is? Do I have like notification burned into my? God, I just noticed. Oh, why is the TikTok alert burned in? Y'all see it? Y'all see the little notification? It's like still burnt onto the screen. What you doing? Wrapping up. Yeah, that's weird. That's very strange. Ugh. Alright. I'm delaying the inevitable. Yeah, I'm done. It's almost 12. I'm sweaty. I want to relax before bed. I'm gonna go. I hope you guys had a fun time. I hope you guys had a good night. I will probably be live. You know what? Show us the cardboard, please. It's nothing. It's actually just a cardboard. You know what it is? It's a cardboard plank for when I'm lazy and I don't want to like sit up at my desk. I put it across the armrest of the couch and I make a makeshift desk so I can control my keyboard from there. I kid you not. It's just a big cardboard. There's nothing else on it. Yeah. But yet I will be live sometime this week. I got something to I got a promise that I got to keep. I got to do something. So look forward to another stream coming soon. But for now, that's gonna be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Link linktr.ee/Scramoram to find me on everything. All my socials are on there. Join the Discord, follow the YouTube, follow the Twitch, because I'll be returning to Twitch soon. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Just go wherever you guys need to go to find me. It's in the description of my TikTok. It's in the description for in my bio for my Twitch. You can find it. It's just Linktree at Scramram. Cool. All right, guys. I gotta go. Peace out, y'all. Bye. Bye. Have a good night, guys.